Bugger, I need to get ready for work. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Day 4, I have just woken up and being all about being more productive. I'm getting up, doing a video before work. This morning, what did I do to sort of be more productive? I still went on my phone and scrolled for a bit, but I had an audiobook in the background, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, so it felt a bit more productive, I guess. I've gotten up, I've made my breakfast, and now I'm making this video. So I thought, looking at my list of side hustles and what I'd like to do, I want to put dates and goals next to them. So it's not really a to-do list, it's like an achievement goal list. And I thought I would do that with you guys. So my number 1 side hustle is Juice Plus, and in Juice Plus you can reach different promotions. So I would say next promotion. So I'm currently at direct distributor, and the next one is senior direct distributor. I am actually very, very close to that one, so it doesn't really feel like that much of a goal. So next one I'm going to put down, so my goal is SC, Sales Coordinator, and that is the goal. Number 2 is Body Shop, and they don't have promotions, they don't really have like much in the way of goals, but I know that I haven't really been posting that much about it, but now that it's Christmas, it's like a really good excuse to do that. And I did actually manage to put through a Christmas order this month for like £250. So I would say my goal for Body Shop would be to have like more of a consistent income, and from 250, so you get about 50 quid. I think I got just over £50 for putting through that. So let's get that every month. £50 a month. That's the goal. Okay, number 3, babysitting. Like I said yesterday or the day before, it's really out of my control. Like, it completely depends on how much they want me, not how much I want them. But we are not about to sit here and act like a victim. So babysitting, let's get a total of 10 families to look after and build a relationship with. So like I said, I put a post up about babysitting in my new hometown, and I had like 4 or 5 people message me, so that was good. So maybe I do need to follow up with them, create more of a relationship with them, and see where that goes, because I love babysitting, and like I've always said, love working with kids, so that part of babysitting is totally fine. But then when it comes to like them being in bed and you're just sort of like watching TV, I could be using that time to be working on my other side hustles, and I'm like actually technically getting paid for the work I put into my side hustles, which I think is such a great security in a sense, because a lot of side hustles start with you just giving your time and effort and energy up for free. And I think that's what puts a lot of people off starting side hustles, because it just feels like all work, no reward. I've been there. I totally have felt like that, but I know my end goal. So babysitting, 10 families. Let's do that. Okay, number 4 is YouTube. Obviously, carrying on with this series. And how can I get money involved. I don't know. This really wasn't my goal, so I really haven't thought about it. Brand deals and AdSense. Obviously AdSense, I need to get to like 1,000 views, so maybe it's just a case of sharing this and talking about my series more. So, share series. And talk to brands about deals, because what I'm really grateful for is that there are actually some brands who go for smaller influencers, smaller pages, because they believe that people who watch those pages trust them more. So there's still a chance. I still have a fighting chance. Right, number 5. Oh, this is the one that I struggled talking about yesterday. Write a book and putting a deadline to it. So we're going to put a deadline to it. Okay. I am at the very, very beginning of this book, so I need to be semi-realistic. What date are we on now? Okay, end of February. Okay, first draft, end of February. And then second draft, end of March, and then I can give it out to a few chosen people, get some feedback, and then get the final draft out. Well, we'll do those 2 things first and then we'll see where we are, but it should be soon after if it's only a few changes. Teach a course or write a course. Okay. I think I would do this in a form of an ebook. I think. So first I need to find an idea, write it out, and get it published. End of February. This is just such a loud accountability announcement, and it's like actually kind of stressful now that I think like you guys are gonna see this. This isn't just I'm writing it down on paper, like this is actually now has to be a thing. Teaching English online. Okay, I actually feel like I've progressed a little bit in this one. I need to get my interview sorted. I feel like I can do this within the next 2 weeks. Next 2 weeks. What's the date today? 21st? 22nd? 22nd. Okay, so today's date is the 22nd of October 2019. Yes. Next 2 weeks, let's get the interview done and let's get hired. That'll be good. And I've got my props and everything, which I need to print. I need to sort out sort of like a bit of a backspace to make it look more like teachery. We can do that. Okay, so that's 7. And then I've got a few extras. Being a side assistant on Fiverr, I've actually had a look into that and there are so many ads and they are very, very cheap as well. So it's literally saying like £4 an hour, and I was like, I don't really want to be giving away my time for that, especially when I have so many other big goals. So I still need to have a little look into that one, but that's not really singing to me. It feels like kind of a commitment, and it's still really working for someone and being like very dependent on someone else, so I'm not too sure about that. Oh my gosh, I need to tell you about something. Right. I found this website where you can supposedly get paid to review books. I'm testing it out, so I'm not going to put the link in the description yet in case it's like rubbish. And it's not a lot of money, but they do tell you that. But you can get like £5, £10, £20 for every book you review, and say you review 2 books a month, you know, that's a nice little extra bit of money for something that you're already doing. So watch this space. I will be looking into that one. It's kind of cool. Podcasts. Again, I still don't even know my idea. I feel like doing YouTube is pretty much doing a podcast. I don't know, I don't feel the pull to do a podcast when I prefer using YouTube. So Side Assistant and podcast, they're sort of falling off a little bit. And then the last one is revamping clothing. So definitely something to do. Maybe by the end of the year, my goal is to revamp 10 pieces. Let's do that. Pieces. Okay, so we've actually got like 8 side hustle goals. I'm totally all for that. That sounds awesome. And pretty much all of them, I didn't even write time. Revamp clothes, 10 pieces by end of year. By 2020. That's pretty solid, and it doesn't look actually too overwhelming. We can do that, and I just need these time goals, otherwise I'm just going to be like, la-di-da-di-da, I'll do it whenever, but it's like ambitious but doable, you know, like semi-realistic, and I'm all down for that right now. Perfect, okay, cool. I need to go get ready for work. Bugger, I just checked the time. Okay, well thank you guys for checking in with this. I'm excited to put sort of some times and dates and actual goals towards these side hustles, and you know, all of those 8 side hustles are still very exciting to me. I can't actually imagine dropping any of them, so it looks like we have 9 income streams potentially. Multi-millionaire. We'll see. But anyway, thank you guys for checking out day 4. I will see you again tomorrow. Bye!